Hey there, beautiful people. Thanks for joining me. This is Flow with Roberto. Welcome to day 3 of our 10-day yoga challenge, where we focus on increasing mobility and releasing tensions and flowing with ease. We end today's practice with Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing to center our energies. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you on the mat. Let's get started in a standing position. Let's bring our feet about hips width distance apart. I'd like to align my big toes here, and there may be a slightly larger space between your heels, and that's okay. So let's start to just bend our knees, start to tilting our pelvis a little bit forward and back, just to find that sweet spot in alignment of our spine, resting our body's weight into our feet in a comfortable position. Our spinal column long, but remaining soft and natural. Bring our gaze past the point of our nose into space, resting the muscles in our face, our eyelids, our forehead. Relax your cheeks and your jaw. Relax your tongue and observe your breath as it rises and falls, inhaling and exhaling out of your nose. Notice the cool air coming in through your nose and warmer exiting your nose with every exhale. If thoughts come and go, observe them without judgment, and then delicately return your attention towards your breath. Let us honor the time that we dedicate to ourselves in this practice. If an intention comes to mind to dedicate to today's practice, you're welcome to bring that intention into your heart. Start to bring our awareness to the soles of our feet as our body's weight presses into the surface beneath us. Root your big toe and your pinky toe, your heel, and all the space in between those 3 points. From the soles of our feet, our heel, we travel with our mind's eye to our ankles. From our ankles up our tibia, circling around our calf muscles, towards our knees. From our knees, our femur, quadriceps, hamstrings, towards our hips, around our hips, to our coccyx bone, the base of our spinal column, to our sacrum, to our lumbar spine, traveling up vertebrae by vertebrae behind our vital organs, to our heart, the level of our thoracic spine, towards our cervical spine, in between our scapula, our throat, our sense organs, our mouth, nose, eyes, forehead, the top of your head that points towards the sky. Observe your body in its completeness and its wholeness. If an intention has come to your mind, feel that intention in your entire body. That intention that pulsates with every heartbeat to your extremities, to your feet, through your legs, to your hands, through your arms, emanating from your heart to all extremities. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale. Next, inhale, arms up above your head. Unite your thumbs, slight thoracic arch, and exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana. Bend your knees, relax your spine. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. You can either come up to your tibia or your fingertips on the floor. And exhale, Uttanasana. A couple more times like this. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Put your coccyx bone in the back, your head forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. One more time. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, Uttanasana. Good. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Take a step back with your right foot. Your left follows. Plank. And let's just observe the weight of our body as it is equally placed between our hands and our feet into plank. Engage your core. And you can also shift your body's weight from your hands to your feet just to kind of find that sweet spot. Okay, in balance. One more breath. Good. At the end of your exhale, Shastanga, knees, chest, chin. Observe your body in this position, using your breath to create more space. One more breath. Good. Point your feet and slide into small cobra. In small cobra, let's use the strength of our paravertebral muscles that are around our spine to elevate our chest. 2 more breaths. Good. One more. Excellent. Rest your forehead, your feet in hammer position. Engage your legs, engage your core. Come into Prakasana and then exhale into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Just breathe here. Try to find our alignment in this position. Adho Mukha Svanasana is an active, engaging position where your fingertips are rooted. Okay? This helps to protect our wrists and strengthen our hands. My legs are engaged, keeping my heels as close to the floor as possible, extending my posterior chain in my legs. Pointing my coccyx bone up to the sky. I'm going to unite my scapula. One more breath. Good. Inhale, heels up. Bend your knees, bring your chest close to your thighs, and come up onto your very tippy toes. Your hands are still engaged, your scapula is still united, and protecting your shoulders with that engagement. One last breath. Good. Extend your legs and bring your heels to the ground. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to chest in plank. And then bring your forehead to your knee. 3 breaths. Point your right foot. 2. And 1. Good. Inhale, right leg up again. This time, open up your right hip. Stack your right hip on your left and bring your heel to your left glute. Gaze underneath your left shoulder. 3 breaths. Keep on pointing that knee up to the sky. 2. And 1. Good. Bring your right knee in line with your left. Raise your left heel. And then bring your right knee to your chest again. But place your right foot in between your hands. Good. Our left knee to the ground. Point your left foot. Come up into Anjaneyasana. In this variation, we'll cross our hands, point your index finger. Tilt your pelvis forward just to create that length in your quadriceps and your left leg. One more breath of observation. Good. Now start to walk your right foot forward. And sliding your right knee forward, you're going to bring your left quadricep closer to the ground, still creating that length. And if you'd like, you can arch here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your hands around your right foot, extend your right leg, come into Ardha Hanumanasana, half split, your left leg at a 90-degree angle, your right hip is pointing backwards, okay? You can also prop yourself up on a couple of blocks or books. Inhale, open your sternum. Exhale, fold forward. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Gaze forward. Apply the sole of your right foot. Left leg engaged. Inhale. Urva Prasarita Kabadasana, just for a transition. And exhale. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana with your arms extended forward, your coccyx bone pointing back. 3. Engage your legs. 2. And 1. Good. Come up to standing Urvastasana. Your heels are up. Gaze past the point of your nose. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And Samastiti. Inhale, arms up. Unite your thumbs. Arch. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, Uttanasana. One more time. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, Uttanasana. Good. Take a step back with your left leg. Good. Exhale. Extend your right leg. Step back with your right to meet your left. Padakasana. Again, let's just observe our body's weight equally placed between our hands and our feet. 2, And 1. And Shastanga, knees, chest, chin. Observe your body here. Maybe you want to walk your knees a little bit closer to your chest. One more breath. Unite your elbows. Good. Point your feet, slide forward into Bhujangasana. Walk your hands a little bit forward so that they're at the line of your pecs. And use your paravertebral muscles to elevate your chest. 2. And 1. Good. And release. Come back up to plank. And exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Great. What we just did with our right, we're going to do with our left. Right? And after this slow sequence, we're going to bring what we know with this sequence and create a little bit more of a dynamic flow. Okay? So pay attention to the sequence. 2. And 1. Good. Inhale, raise your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. 3, keep your hands engaged. 2, come a little bit higher with your heels. And 1. Good. Extend your legs, heels to the ground. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, bring your knee to your chest, your forehead to your knee. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, left leg up. Open up your left hip, stack your left and your right, and gaze underneath your right shoulder. We want to keep our clavicles aligned while our hips are open. 2, and 1. Good. Bring your left knee in line with your right. Raise your right heel. Your left knee to your chest. Exhale. And bring your left foot in between your hands. Good. Rest your right knee. Point your right foot. Come into Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Arms up. Point your pelvis forward. And then walk your left foot forward to slide your left knee. Arch. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hands around your left foot. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Raise your left sole, or the left sole of your foot. The sole of your left foot, sorry. Your right knee at 90-degree angle. Inhale, open up your sternum, and exhale. Hands forward. Again, if you use a prop or props to elevate your chest, you do it for this side as well. One last breath. Good. Gaze forward. Place your left foot down. Right leg extended. Urdhva Prasarita Kappadasana, standing split just for a transition. And then exhale. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, extend your arms forward, point your coccyx bone back. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come up to standing. Inhale, Urdhva heels up. 3. Point your gaze past the point of your nose. 2, and 1. Good. And Samastiti. Excellent. Inhale, arms up, unite your thumbs, arch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Take a step back with your right foot. Exhale, plank. Come right into Shastanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Excellent. So we'll go through that. Each side we'll do 3 times. Okay, connecting a breath to every movement. Okay, important to note that the transitions here are just as important. The transition from one asana to the other is just as important as performing the actual asana. Right, so focusing our attention to calming our breath when we're in movement, as well as bringing our attention to the different angles of our body, corners of our body, while we're in movement, will help to train our minds to focus on the mat as well as off the mat. One last breath here. Good. Follow my lead. Inhale, right leg up. Open up your right hip. Exhale. Bring your right knee to your chest. Place your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Low lunge. Exhale. Half split. Inhale, gaze forward, place your right foot down. Urdhva Prasarita Kapadasana. And exhale, Uttanasana. Good. Inhale, arms forward. Come to standing, Urdhva And exhale, Samastiti. Great. Inhale, arms up, arch. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, step back with your left. Exhale, plank. Shastanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Open up your left hip, gaze underneath your right shoulder. Exhale, knee to chest, forehead to knee. Left foot in between your hands. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Prasarita Kapadasana. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Heels up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward, step back with your right. Exhale, plank. Shastanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay here for 3 breaths. Great job. Continue another 2 rounds per side. One last breath. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Open your right hip. Gaze underneath your left shoulder. Exhale, knee to chest. Forehead to knee. Foot in between your hands. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Prasarita. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Stasana. Heels up. And exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, arch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale, plank. Shastanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, left. Open your hip. Exhale, knee to chest. Forward to knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, Urva Prasarita Gavadasana. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urvastasana. And exhale, Samastiti. Good. Inhale, arch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right back. Exhale, plank. Shastanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. Breathe deep. 2 more breaths. It's your last round. Let's give it all we got. 1 more breath. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Open your hip. Exhale, knee to chest. Forward to knee. Step forward. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, Urva Prasarita Kappadasana. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urvastasana. And exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale, plank. Shastanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. Left side, inhale. Open up your hips. Exhale, knee to chest, forward to knee. Step forward. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, half split. Setting split. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, extend your arms forward. Come to standing, Urvastasana. And exhale, Samastiti. Excellent. Inhale, arms up. Arch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right back. Exhale, plank. Shastanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Wonderful job. 2 more full breaths here. 1 more breath. Good. Right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, left leg up. We're going to stay in Urdhva Parasarita Kapadasana, so standing split for 3 breaths. Here you can bring your right hand to your ankle. Your left hand floats a little bit further away. 2 more breaths. 1 last breath. Good. And fold forward. Uttanasana. Good. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Come to standing. Urdhvastasana. And exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up. And then come into chair pose. Utkatasana. 3. Come a little bit deeper. 2. And 1. Good. Come back up to standing and Samasthiti. Excellent. Take a step back with your left foot. You're going to keep your heels aligned and we're going to come into Trikonasana. Okay, so triangle pose. My heels are aligned. My left foot is creating a 90-degree angle with respect to the foot in front of me. I'm going to open up my arms here. And on my exhale, I'm going to bring my right hand to my tibia. Okay, I'm going to keep my hip, my left hip engaged and in its socket here by engaging my left oblique. I'm going to gaze past my left shoulder. And with every breath, create space to then slide my right hand down, okay, while keeping my left hip engaged. Okay, we want to rely on the strength of our muscles and try to protect our joints as much as possible. 1 more breath. Good. Come back up to standing. And we're going to come into peaceful triangle. So my left hand is going to go to the outside of my left tibia. And I'm going to point my right hand back. Try to keep the weight of my body out of my left hand. 1 more breath. Good. Come back up to standing. We're going to create more space in between our feet and come into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Okay. My heels are aligned. 2 more breaths. Walk your foot a little bit forward. Your knee is positioned above your ankle. 1 more breath. Good. And then come into Parsvakonasana. Your right hand either on the inside of your right foot here, placed on a prop, or you can place your right hand on the neck of your right foot. Extend your left arm forward, and then press your body's weight in this space here, your tricep and your right knee, so as to create a little bit more of a twist. 1 more breath. Good. Come back up to standing. Extend your right leg. Come into Prasarita Padottanasana. So my feet are parallel. I'm going to point my feet slightly inward. Inhale my arms up. And exhale. I'm going to fold forward and stay at halfway. Okay. 3, 2, 1 more breath. Excellent. Hands in between your feet. Okay. Now, if your spine is floating like slow and curved, better to bend your knees, right? But if you can extend your legs, that's great. Your elbows are pointing backwards and exhaling. You're going to bring your gaze toward the sky, past your hips. Inhale, open up your chest, extend your spine, point your coccyx bone up, and exhale. Fold forward. 1 more breath like this. Good. Inhale. Let's come out of the position as we came in. Extend your arms forward. Point your right foot forward. We're going to walk our left foot forward and create a 45-degree angle with our left foot. Okay? Inhale. Arms up. And exhale. Fold forward into Parsvottanasana. Okay. Again, if you need to create a little bit more of an elevated chest so as not to enter into a position that is too intense or uncomfortable, please do so. Exhale, arms forward, one more breath. Good. Gaze forward, place your hands around your right foot, take a step back, bring your right leg up, and then right foot down. Slide forward into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. And we're going to stay in Chaturanga Dandasana for 3 breaths. 2, you can also rest the knees on the ground if you need to. And 1. Good. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Dhanasana. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. Prepare our minds for the left side. One more breath. Good. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, right leg up. Urva Prasarita Kapadasana, standing split. Okay, grab your left ankle. 2. And 1. Good. Right foot down. Uttanasana. Inhale. Send your arms forward, come up to standing. Urvastasana. And exhale. Samastiti. Excellent. Come into Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale. Arms extended upwards. Bend your knees. 3. 2. And 1. And come up to standing. And exhale. Samastiti. Good. Take a step back with your right foot. You're going to come into Trikonasana. Our heels are in line. My right foot is now creating a 90-degree angle with respect to my left. Inhale, arms open. And exhale. Left hand on your left tibia. Remember to keep your right hip engaged so as to rely on the strength of your muscle. One more breath. Good. Come back up to standing. Excellent. We're going to come into Viparita Trikonasana, peaceful. Right hand on the outside of your right tibia, and we're going to extend our left arm back. Now try to keep this left leg pointing forward, left knee pointing forward. One more breath. Good. Come back up. Inhale. Separate your feet so that they're there's a little bit more space. We're going to come into Virabhadrasana 2, so Warrior 2. Bend your left knee. Your left knee is positioned above your left ankle. Remember the prompts that I had given the days previous for Virabhadrasana 2 with the weight placed in your feet. One more breath. Good. Paradva Konasana. Left hand on the neck of your left foot or on a prop. Keep the weight of your body on the inside of your left knee, pressing against with your tricep. One more breath. Good. Come back up. Inhale. Extend your left leg and come into Prasarita Paduttanasana. Inhale, arms up. And on your exhale, we're going to twist. So we're going to bring a right hand underneath our chest here in front of our feet, and we're going to bring our left hand on the small of our back here, on our lumbar spine, just to kind of see if our hips are aligned, okay? Once they're aligned, because once you twist to the left, your shoulders are twisting to the left and your hips are going to want to follow, right? But let's try to rebel against that just for a second and bring our right hip up. Extend our left arm. Good, one more breath. Excellent. Come back up to standing, inhale. And we're going to bring our left hand down in front of our feet, our right hand to our lumbar spine. See about that alignment. Send your right arm up. One more breath. Good. And come up. Open your arms. Point your left foot forward. And we're going to walk our right foot slightly forward and create a 45-degree angle. Okay. Shift your right hip forward. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Okay, if you use a prop for your right foot that was forward to kind of prop yourself up here, that's fine. You can do that for the same, you could do that same thing for the left side forward. One more breath. Good. Hands around your left foot. Take a step back. Left leg up. And exhale. Left foot down. Let's come forward into plank. Inhale and exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. 3 breaths. Good. 2. And 1. Exhale. Inhale. I meant to say excellent, not exhale. Bhujangasana. And exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Great. And stay here for 3 more breaths. And we're going to do that same sequence, but again in a more dynamic way. So you connecting each breath with every movement. And we'll do that for 3 times each side. Okay? One more breath. Good. And follow me. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, Urdhva Prasarita. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Sthasana. And exhale. Place your heels down and come into Utkatasana. Inhale, come up to standing. Take a step back with your left. Trikonasana, exhale. Inhale, up. Viparita Trikonasana, exhale. Inhale, back up to standing. Virabhadrasana 2, exhale. Good, inhale, Pardha Konasana. And come up, exhale. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, come back up. Point your right foot forward, left foot at 45-degree angles. And exhale, Padottanasana. Inhale, gaze forward. Take a step back. Right leg up. And exhale, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Excellent. Left, inhale, left. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, standing split. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Sthasana. And exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, back up. Trikonasana. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, Viparita. Peaceful. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. Parsvakonasana. And exhale. Feet parallel. Twist to the left. Inhale. And exhale, come up. Twist to the right. Inhale. And exhale, come back up. Point your left foot forward, right foot at 45 degree. Inhale. And exhale. Parsvottanasana. Inhale, gaze forward. Left leg up. Exhale. Left foot down. Plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Excellent. Another 2 times per side, but stay here for 3 more breaths. Two. And 1. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, standing split. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urvastasana. Heels up. And exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, come to standing. Open up to Trikonasana. And exhale. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, peaceful. Inhale, come back to standing. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, extend to the side angle. Parsvakonasana. And exhale, come back up. Arms up, inhale. And exhale. Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, extend your arms, come back up. Parsvottanasana. Exhale. Inhale, gaze forward, right leg up. Exhale, right foot down, plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left side, inhale left, up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, standing split. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urvastasana. Heels up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, take a step back with your right, Trikonasana. And exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, Viparita. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, extended side angle. Parsvakonasana. And exhale. Straighten your left leg, feet parallel. Inhale, twist to the left. And exhale, up. Inhale, twist to the right. And exhale, back up. Parsvottanasana. Feet a little bit closer, right foot at 45 degree. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Up with your left. Exhale. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Excellent. We have one more to go. We can do it. Keep breathing in and out of your nose to calm your nervous system. Communicate to your body that it's okay to breathe slowly. One more breath. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Last time. Exhale, step forward. You're doing great. Inhale, half split, standing split rather. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva heels up. And exhale, Utkatasana. Inhale, come up to standing. Step back with your left. Open up your arms. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, Viparita, Trikonasana. Inhale, back up to standing. Separate your feet. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, Parsvakonasana. And exhale. Then your right leg, feet parallel. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, arms up. Parsvottanasana. Point your right foot forward, left foot at 45-degree angle, and exhale. Inhale, step back with your right leg up. And exhale, plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Great. Last time on your left. Inhale, left. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, standing split. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva heels up. And exhale, Utkatasana. Good. Inhale, come to standing. Step back with your right. Open your arms and exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, come up. And exhale, Viparita Trikonasana. Inhale. Open up the distance between your feet. And exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, Parsvakonasana. Extended side angle. Exhale, back up to standing. Feet parallel. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, back up. Inhale, twist to the right. And exhale. Walk your right foot forward, point your left foot, right foot at 45-degree, inhale. And exhale, Parsvottanasana. Inhale, gaze forward, left leg up. Exhale, plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. You did such a great job. I'll give you a Balasana. Put your knees down with distance of your mat. Come into child's pose. Rest your forehead, your hands in cup position. 2 more deep breaths. And 1. Good. Come up, gaze forward. Excellent. We're going to come into Ustrasana, camel pose. Okay. So you can keep your feet pointing back or in a hammer position, right? If this is a little bit more accessible to you, that's perfectly fine. Okay, I'm going to point my feet back. Inhale, arms pointing up, pointing forward. Exhale, left and right. Hands on the soles of your feet. Gaze backwards. Your hips are stacked above your knees here. One more breath. Good. And come up. Excellent. Extend your arms forward. Now we're going to shift our weight into the necks of our feet. Right, so leaning back, creating one long line, right, from our knees up to our shoulders and our head. Okay, we're going to stay here for 3. Good. 2. And 1. Come back onto your knees, your hands forward, and then we're going to shift our weight into our hands and bend our knees and point our feet towards the sky with the intention of bringing the soles of our feet to our head. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And back into Balasana. 2 more breaths here. And 1 more breath. Good. Come back up onto our knees. Come again into Uttanasana, camel pose. We'll do this one more time, that same sequence. So inhale. This time my right hand first. Left hand follows. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back up. Inhale. Excellent. Arms extended forward. And exhale. Shift the weight of your body into the necks of your feet. 3. Engage your quadriceps too and your core. 1. Good. Forward with your hands, Majjhiriyasana, but just for transition. Bend your knees. Point your feet up. Unite your scapula. Elbows pointing backwards. Engage your hands. 1 more breath. And Balasana. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 last breath. Excellent. Let's come up to a seated position. Rest your hands in your laps and observe. Good. Do some twisting to kind of neutralize our spine from the arches and the flexions. Bring our right hand to the outside of our left knee. And just do a simple twist, right? So again, as I had mentioned in the twisting of Prasarita Padottanasana, as you twist your shoulders or you open your shoulders in a certain direction, your hips are going to want to follow, right? So let's rebel against that and keep our hips aligned towards the front where our shoulders create a perpendicular line with our hips. 1 more breath. Good. And release. To the right side. One more breath. Good, and release. Excellent. Now let's take a seat. So you can either shift your weight from right to left, or you can cross your ankles and sit down. Good. We'll come into Baddha Konasana. So we'll unite the soles of our feet. Okay. Now you can regulate the distance between your heels and your perineum, whatever is most comfortable for you, most enjoyable. okay? And we'll start to tilt our pelvis forward and back, just to kind of find that sweet spot, what works for us. And once we find the length in our spine, stay here for 2 more breaths. Good, 1 more breath. Excellent. At the end of that exhale, start to bring your forearms forward in front of your tibia. And now you can rest your elbows down to the ground. Try to keep the soles of your feet united. Two more breaths. And last breath. Good. Come back up. Inhale. Excellent. Collect your knees. Your hips may be nice and gummy. Extend your right leg and bring your left heel to your perineum. We're going to come into variations of Janu Shirshasana. Okay. So my right leg is nicely engaged. Okay, I'm going to align my sternum with my right knee, inhale my left arm up, and exhale, grab the outside of my right foot with my left arm, and we're going to twist open to the right. Now, if you'd like, you can also grab the bind with your right hand on the inside of your left leg or your tibia. One more breath. Good. And untwist. Great. So we're going to come into Parigasana. So as I had showed you a variation of Parigasana, this posture of Parigasana, let's say the more advanced version of Parigasana, my right hand goes to my left knee, and I'm going to extend my left hand forward to grab the outside of my right foot. Right? Once I have this bind, then I'm going to catch the big toe of my right foot or the inside of my right foot with my right hand and gaze up. Try not to rest your right elbow on the ground. You can use it as an anchor so as to open yourself up and then raise it again. If this isn't accessible to you, you can come into the modified Parigasana, which is on your left knee, right? We did this the other day. We're going to point to your right foot, extend your right hand, the outside of your right hand slides down, and you're going to arch. It's a little bit more of an accessible, modified version, okay? One more breath in this way. And release. If you're in modified Parigasana, come to sit down again into Janu Shirshasana. We're going to come into Janu Shirshasana as the final pose of this small sequence. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Now, if you can grab your right wrist with your left hand and use your arm strength to pull yourself closer to your right leg, your elbows pointing outwards. Okay, that's not accessible to you, and you're floating and you're curved, you can bend your right knee and rest yourself on your right quadriceps and slowly slide your right heel forward. One more breath. Good. Come back up. And we're going to keep your left leg down. We're going to grab our right tibia and just hug our right tibia here. Keep your spinal column long. Good. We'll come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. So cross your right over your left here. Okay, my left foot is pointing backwards. Okay, and I'm going to hug my right knee. Okay, if you'd like a more challenging version of this posture, and you feel like you have space for it, you can bring the outside of your tricep, or bring your tricep to the outside of your right knee, your arm in this position, or catch the bind. If you're catching a bind, your gaze past your left shoulder. One more breath. Good. And release. Back to Baddha Konasana. Okay. But in this version, let's bring our feet pointing upward. So open up your feet as if they're a book, right? And uniting the outside of your feet together. Good. And now let's bring our forearms forward. Good. One more breath. Excellent. Come back up to a seated position. Great. Now, again, extend your left leg. We're going to bring our right heel to our perineum. We're going to do some variations. So, Parigasana first. My left hand, whoever had done the, let's say, more challenging version, try that for this side. If you did the modified version, I'll show you how it goes for this side as well. But your left hand on your right knee, inhale, right hand floats forward, grabs the outside of your left foot, left hand on the inside of your left foot, and open up your chest to the sky. Right, so that's a more challenging version of Parigasana. Modified version. Inhale and exhale. Okay. One more breath. Excellent. And untwist. Good. Inhale, right arm up, and exhale. Right hand to the outside of your left foot. Extend your left hand, left arm back. Catch the bind. One more breath. Good. Untwist. Arms up. And then come into Janu Shirshasana. So my right hand grabs my left wrist. Again, if you need to bend your knee, that's perfectly fine. One more breath. Come back up to standing, seated position. Excellent. Now we're going to grab our left tibia and just hug our tibia here. Good. Spinal column long. Excellent. Great. And then we'll come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. So our left foot, I'll come actually face the opposite direction so you can see. So I'm going to hug my left knee. Or for a more intense version, bring your tricep on the outside of your left leg. You can also catch a bind. Grabbing your left wrist with your right hand in a bind, gaze forward. Good. And untwist. Excellent. Extend our legs forward. We'll come into Purvottanasana. So for a more accessible version, Purvottanasana, bend your knees, your hands are pointing forward, and you're going to thrust your hips upward. Okay, for the more, let's say, advanced version, extend your legs, point your feet, and come up. Pada Bandha with your feet resting and rooted onto the ground. One more breath. Good, and release. Excellent. So walk our hips forward, extend your arms. Good, and come into Navasana. For Navasana, if this is a little bit too challenging for you with your arms and legs extended, you can also bend your knees, hug your legs to your chest, right? The initial start, and then release your legs. One more breath. Good. Float your right leg down, keep your left leg extended. You can also bend your left leg, one more breath. Good. Navasana, inhale and exhale. Left leg extended, close to the ground, one more breath. Good. Navasana, and then out of the Navasana. Come on to your sacrum. One more breath. And release. Inhale, arms extended. And exhale. Arms at your sides, palms facing down, sorry. Bring your feet close to your glutes, so bend your knees, and bring your heels close to your middle fingers. They don't have to be touching, but they're close. We're going to come into a small bridge. Come onto our shoulders here. Extend your forearms, cross your hands, and press against the floor with your feet. Keep your necks open, your throat open. One more breath. Good. And release. One more breath here. We're going to come into Dhanurasana, so we're going to do that one more time. We'll come into small bridge. And if you'd like to stay in small bridge, that's totally fine. I can give you another modification in small bridge. If you'd like to follow me, I'm going to go into full wheel. Okay? So again, your hands, your palms facing down, thrust your hips upwards. You can come onto your shoulders, cross your hands, forearms onto the ground. Now, if you like this, you could stay here, or you can also bend your elbows, bring your palms, so your wrists, close together, and rest your sacrum on your hands. This is a nice spinal lumbar extension. If you'd like to stay here for one more breath. Okay, and then from here we can go to full wheel. So keep your hips up, bring your hands, pass onto the mat by your shoulders, come onto the top of your head. Now my elbows are close, my knees are close, they're not touching, but they're close. To exhale here, and then on my next inhale, push up. One more breath. You can extend your legs if you'd like. And come back down into a supine position. Great job. One more breath here. Just relaxing, observing. Excellent. We'll come into Halasana. So if you have any ailments of the spine, I would suggest that you avoid performing Halasana, and you could just extend your legs up, right, with your heels pointing upwards. You could stay in this position. Your coccyx bone is flat on the ground. Your spinal column is long, protected, and supported. Okay. Otherwise, follow me in Halasana in plow pose. So bring your feet past your head. You can cross your hands. Come onto your shoulders. Open up your neck, your throat rather. Point your coccyx bone forward, your heels back. Good. Come into Ekapada Halasana. Point your left leg up. Both your legs are engaged. 3 breaths. 2. And 1. Good. Back with your right leg up next to your left. And then left leg past your head. Apply your left foot. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sarvangasana, candle. You can put your hands on your back here, pointing upwards. Keep your neck open. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your feet to hammer position, and then back to Halasana. Your feet be back down, past your head. Extend your arms just for another breath in Halasana. Excellent. And come into Karnapidasana. Bend your knees, bring them close to your ears. You can grab the soles of your feet. 2 and 1. Good. Extend your legs. Start to bring your spine laying onto the ground. Excellent. And your legs are last to arrive. Use your core to float your legs down to the ground. Great. We'll come into Matsyasana, fish pose. So grab the line of where our hamstrings meet our glutes and bend our elbows, place them on the ground, open your sternum, and then rest the top of your head. Another 2 breaths. And 1. Excellent. And release. Good. We'll come into Jatara Parivartasana. So bend your knees, rest the soles of your feet onto the ground, cross your right leg over your left. Catch the bind if you'd like. If you can't catch the bind, that's totally fine. Shift your hips to the right, and then your knees to the left. Okay. Now have a look to see if your chest and your obliques are on a straight line. Open up your arms, gaze to the right. Another 2 breaths. And 1 last breath. Good. Untwist, Jatara Parivartasana. Keep your right ankle on your left knee, and then float your tibia towards your chest, raising your left foot off the ground. Another breath. Good. And release. Excellent. Let's do Jatara Parivartasana, crossing your left leg over our right. Catch the bind if you'd like. Shift your hips to the left and then your knees to the right. Open up your arms, gaze to the left. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Unwind your legs. Rest your left ankle on your right knee. Float your left tibia towards your chest. 2 more breaths. And 1. Good. And release. Let's lay here in Savasana for 3 breaths. 2. And last breath. Excellent. Let's come into a seated position. You can cross your legs. You can prop yourself up on a block or on a cushion. We'll be performing Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Okay. First, before Nadi Shodhana, I will demonstrate what Nadi Shodhana is and how to perform it. We will begin our Pranayama practice with Samavriti Pranayama, which is boxed breathing, right? So creating equal counts, or breathing in and breathing out for equal counts, right, to calm the nervous system. And then Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, will conclude our practice for today. Okay, so Nadi Shodhana, in Nadi Shodhana, our hands will be closing our nostrils with our fingers, using our right hand, placing your index and your middle finger on your forehead, just like this, and using your pinky and your ring to close your left nostril and your thumb to close your right nostril. Okay. What we'll be doing is closing our right nostril first. Inhaling with our left for a count of 4. Holding for a count of 4. And then opening our right nostril and closing our left, exhaling for a count of 4. Holding our exhale for a count of 4. And then inhaling from our right, count of 4. Holding for a count of 4. Exhaling for a count of 4. And holding for a count of 4. That is one cycle, okay? So we will be doing that for 4 times, right? So a complete cycle times 4. We will begin with some Vritti Pranayama, just to create space, to calm our nervous system after this practice, and then proceed with Nadi Shodhana. Vritti Pranayama is box breathing. So we will be breathing in for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, holding 4, 3, 2, 1, exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, and holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we will be doing that for 8 rounds. Okay, this will help us to acclimate our body to the count, okay, and to create space before Nadi Shodhana. Okay, so bring yourself in a comfortable position. Again, you can prop yourself up on a block or on a cushion if it's more comfortable for you. Our spine is long. Resting your hands or your wrists on your knees. And let's just observe before practicing our pranayama. Bring your gaze past the point of your nose, resting all the muscles in your face. Breathing in and out of your nose. A natural, unmodified breath. Observing your inhale and your exhale. Exhale all the way out from your nose. And let's begin Vritti Pranayama in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Breathe in a natural, unmodified way. Observe your inhale and your exhale. Good. Let's begin Nadi Shodhana. Same counts of inhale and exhale and holding for 4 rounds. Okay, 4 complete cycles. Right hand, index and middle on your forehead. Close your right nostril. Exhale all the way out. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. In right 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X left 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. X left 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, X right, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Rest your right wrist on your knee. Rest the muscles in your face. Bring your gaze past the point of your nose. A natural and modified breath. Savasana. Your palms facing upwards. Your body laying on the ground, completely relaxed. You may close your eyes, focusing on your inhale and exhale. Observing the weight of your body pressing against the surface beneath you. Your heart beating. The sensation of your pulse in your extremities. In your limbs. In your chest. Your body lying on the earth. And the earth floating in space. Your body floating in space. Start to bring your attention to your breath. Inhale through your nose, one big inhale. And sighing out of your mouth. One more time, inhale through your nose. Inhaling arms past your head. And exhaling, bring your knees to your chest. Accompany your knees to the left or to the right and come into a seated position. It's an honor to share this practice with you. From my heart to yours, with gratitude.